Alicia. I'm from Cost Effective RD from the Treasure Coast of Florida, but I also work with folks with telehealth, video chat, and telephone conversations and sessions. And I work with folks who really struggle with constantly counting calories, continuously losing the same 13, 14 pounds, and they're just really confused about what they should be doing to live a life in wellness. So before connecting with Lesli, the state of my practice was non-existent. I recently have relocated to a new state. I finished grad school, and I decided that I was going to open my own private practice after basically 28 years of being a registered dietitian. And I only had started basically 4 months before I had reached out to Lesli I had started on my practice, and I realized that I needed professional supportive mentoring to help me figure out how do I kickstart my business. The areas that I was really stuck in the muck with was I didn't know who my ideal client was. And I didn't even understand about how to create and refocus my website and how to allow people to understand what I did and to find that ideal client. So Lesli worked with me to find my ideal client, how to create signature packages that would focus my business on those ideal clients. And then because I was in a new state, networking and finding referrals from people, it was something that I didn't understand because I had always worked in a community where the ideal clients always came to me, and I always had a profession that was thriving. And so it was just a real struggle, and I was stuck in the muck. And by having a mentor like Lesli, I was able to reconfigure things, focus it, and really understand more about what it was that I really wanted to do, what was going to make me happy, not only professionally, but in my heart as a dietitian. Another area that I had to really understand more about private practice was the decision on whether I wanted to use the cash model or to become in-network with healthcare insurance companies. And it was a struggle of mine. I was having a hard time moving to a new state and getting in-network and finding the clients and getting to have that conversation about what really works. And even though the cash model was something that I was worried about, Lesli helped me understand how it could help my practice, and actually in the end, how I could really help my clients reach their goals, because we're all about effectively helping our clients and get their desired results. And in the cash model was something that I had to become comfortable with and understand better. And Lesli helped me figure that out. And now that I have that in my toolbox, I'm able to have that conversation with clients confidently. And in the end, I can help them reach their goals. So in choosing a mentor or a business coach, especially one that's in dietetics, you want to find somebody who actually has walked the walk, talked the talk. And that's what Lesli does. She doesn't sell you on something that she would not be doing in her own business. She effectively communicates and educates me as a client every day, every interaction, whether it's a one-on-one or a mastermind. I felt like I was walking away with usable, applicable information that would help my business grow, and also me grow as a business entrepreneur. And I felt that without her expertise, I would still be struggling to this day. She helped me with the confidence, things that I've learned from her, not only on the one-on-one, but the mastermind. She brings people together and to share things that we're all going through. I struggled with communicating who was my niche client. I kind of knew, but she helped me hone that conversation in so that when I met people on the street, whether they were my potential client or not, they knew people that they could refer me to in the long run. And by having that conversation, I was able to learn to comfortably execute that conversation in a way that felt authentic. And I think that with finding these results in my business and nurturing results orientated opportunities in my business, I felt comfortable. And the more I was able to do that with Lesli helping me, the better I became at it. And in a small community like the one that I live in, everything is word of mouth. And when I moved to this new location, I had to start over. And I didn't realize how important it was going to be to have the confidence to effectively communicate exactly what my business model was, who my ideal client was, and how to transition that into a person who would be able to come into a package that I could help. Because in the end, that's why I'm here. And that's why I'm having my business, is to help people realize their goals in wellness. And through Leslie's coaching and support materials and the mastermind opportunities to work with other dietitians in the exact same position that I am in their business models, I found my voice and I found my confidence. For the first 4 months that I was working with Leslie, we worked on doing a lot of education, a lot of restructuring, background information with my website, my signature packages, working on my messaging so that I could find clients that were going to work well with what I had to offer and what I could do to help them. And by improving that, I also was able to reach out in my networking, and that helped me get to the point where now that I am able to reach out and I have opportunities to have discovery calls with folks, I'm able to turn over 80% of those discovery calls into actual signature paying clients. And because I have that confidence and I have that roadmap where I am able to work with my clients so that they can find the results that they're looking for, I'm also able to retain 50% of those clients into continuing packages, which to me has been a real struggle. And by working with Leslie, I'm able to find that opportunity with confidence. So what do I really appreciate with working with Lesli Bitel is the fact that she translates complex sales. For someone who's not a salesperson with my background, she translated the information, the marketing techniques, and she made them into steps that I could understand and apply in my business model. And that's not an easy feat to be able to adapt that. She's a dietitian, but she has a business background and an understanding in sales. And that's what you need to understand when you're in private practice. And if you want to grow and you want to flourish in this market and in this economy that we're having, you need to be able to adapt. And Leslie has the experience and the knowledge and the tools to help you add it into your business. And she, you know, you're as a new business person, sometimes you have fears and you're concerned. And she was able to neutralize fears in the one-on-one conversations, also in the mastermind sessions that we had with other dietitians that work with her. There were great opportunities for education, not only with business and sales, but also with technology. And she just facilitated a learning environment that I felt comfortable sharing my fears, my concerns, and also my successes. And that's what it's all about. And I would have to say, if you were looking at, should I work with Lesli Bitel? I would say absolutely. It's an investment in yourself. And if you're willing to make that investment in yourself and work really hard, just as hard as she's working to help you make the difference in your business, you're going to find success. It's not overnight. Just like when we work with our clients, we tell them that it's something that you have to work on every day. You have to create habits, and you have to have that vision of where you want to be. And when you work with Lesli, that's what she helps you do. She helps you effectively realize your vision for your practice. And I thank her very much.